Greetings and salutations. What's going on? So, I just wanted to make a quick video about actually to get deeper into why I don't think Earth is a school. It's not a school because, and this is totally going on logic, because if it's a school, then why would they mind wipe us? Why? If you're here to learn and thus reincarnating over and over and over again, and you know, that's the argument, right? Well, you have to reincarnate over and over again to get it right because, you know, that's how you navigate through life here on Earth so you can evolve spiritually. How the fuck are you going to evolve if they wipe your memory? You don't remember the past mistakes you made because they're using technology to wipe your mind. So, and we know that, at least I know, that, and you can listen to any NDE video testimony. There's probably millions of them out there now, that they're told over and over again that they have to wipe your mind, right? So, oh, you would never learn your lessons if you had your memories. Well, no, actually, it's the opposite. If you had your memories, then you wouldn't make mistakes, right? Because you would remember the mistakes that you made. So, just a common sense video, quick video, that Earth is not a school. And I believe that that's one of the many examples of proof that it's not a school. We're told this over and over again from the New Age community, and it's fucking bullshit. And I don't give a shit who gets mad at me, who unfriends me, who gives me shit. You're entitled to your opinion. So I don't care who gets offended. Feel free to get offended as you want, as you'd like. Have fun with that. So I think that, and this is going to sound harsh, or not harsh. I think that the mind wiping process in and of itself, also used in government programs, is one of the most evil tools in the Matrix. I believe it's one of the most evil things that could be done to us. I always have thought that. It never sat well with me, even when I was in New Age La La Land, that we had to have our minds wiped. The fact that they use these people in government programs, which I'm pretty sure I was in some kind of My Lab program, at least at the bare minimum. Although I only have bits and pieces of memory. The fact that they mind wipe you is like a double dose of fuckery. It's bad enough we're in this shit hell realm world, but we have to get mind wiped too. And then it made me realize the people who have pre-birth memories, they all said the same thing, that the reason that they have these memories at all is because part of the deal that they made to be forced to come back here was that they agreed to come back and reincarnate here, but they wanted their memories, their pre-birth memories. And because this place is so fucked, and they use us for energy and loosh as batteries, just like in the Matrix, that the other trade-off was that while they didn't mind wipe them, they did forget some of the stuff. So they weren't allowed to remember everything, but they were allowed to remember important things. But then the trade-off was they had to have a fucked up life. Now, does this sound like this is a good place to be? Does it sound like good people belong in this place? Because I'm going to go with no. Okay? No. This is not a school. We don't belong here. This is a fucking hell realm. It's a dumpster fire. Like Mark from Forever Conscious says, that's what it is. It's a dumpster fire. And I'm not coming back here. I don't know what I'm going to have to face not to do that, but I won't. I keep saying it over and over again, I know. But anyway, it's more to tell myself and remind myself that I'm not coming back here. That's the first thing. The second thing that I wanted to talk about is NPCs. I think that over the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years, that there's so many more NPCs than I feel like there used to be. Like, it's almost as if we're at the low end of like 20%, and then the NPCs are like at the high of like 80% of the population as a whole. Like, just these people who, you know, they're like the rigid skeptic that you can't even if you show them proof, not only do they not want to hear it or disagree with you, they violently disagree with you. And almost act as if you're not even entitled to have those particular opinions about this world and about the fucked up people that run it. To me, that's just extreme mental illness, or are they just NPCs? Or Agent Smiths, or whatever. You know, I keep bringing up the Matrix because, like, perfect examples right there. I mean, you see these people walking around, they're like little fucking robots, soulless beings, wreaking havoc on other people's lives and no accountability, and just, you know. And then I also believe that there's beings that are just dark, also placed here to fuck with us. You know, because, again, they got to get that loosh. If you don't know what loosh is, see my other videos. It's basically the reason we're here right now. To feed these negative, evil, psychopathic, narcissists, AI, fucking God, Matrix, bullshit archons, to feed them our energy, our emotions, you name it. And it's not only the negative emotions. I hate to tell you, it's the positive ones too. So, and I'm not saying that we aren't beautiful, amazing creatures as we are, but they're basically just using us as batteries. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go new agey and say, keep your vibe high, keep your vessel clear, get the right healer, get the right training. It took me, geez, I've been doing this shit since, God, when did the book The Secret come out? That's how long I've been doing this. Now I'm at the point where nothing is what I thought it was. Not even the shit that I believed. And my whole life going with all these different healers and never getting anywhere, and then becoming a healer myself. And it took me this long, to find somebody that actually knows what the fuck this place is and what's really going on, and was able to heal me on a level that I can come out of it. I don't feel like somebody's pushing my head underwater anymore and drowning me. Was finally able to lose weight, was finally able to get out of that constant state of like edgy sort of, I'm just going to say it, like entity attachments. We all have them. And they're going to keep reattaching every time you lose your shit. And this place is very, very hard not to lose your shit. It's very hard to be here and not lose your shit. So that's okay. But, you need to fine tune yourself where you can be aware at all times when these entities are attaching and when they're manipulating you and when they're, like I think I said this in a previous video, I got the AI overlay removed of the chakra system. It's an AI overlay. Who would have thought? I mean, I heard there was this woman, JCK, if any of you remember her, Quantum Truths, I believe her channel is. She's an Australian, Lebanese woman, dark hair, pretty. This had to be 4 years ago, I don't know, whenever she came on the scene, talking about it being an AI implant, and me thinking she was batshit crazy. Going, what are you talking about, lady? The chakras are an AI implant? Are you nuts? But I never throw the baby out with the water. And I did like some of the other stuff she was saying. And so I did listen. Now, I don't know if I resonate with everything because she, now I jumped off the whole Trump train, the Q train, that savior programming dynamic. No, we're the ones. We save ourselves. We save this planet. Us. Nobody else. Nobody else is coming to save us. Especially not Trump. And especially not Q. It's a fucking psyop. No white hats are coming. No one's coming. It's us. Again, I'm going to get tons of backlash for that shit, but I don't care. I'm going to be who I am, and I'm going to say what I want. And whoever likes it, you know where you can go. So, what were we saying? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I thought that this lady was crazy, and again, I don't even know if she still is preaching that same other shit, but I did remember her speaking about this and thinking she was crazy. And now here I am, years later, probably at least 3 years later, talking about the same stuff and realizing that there's a lot of overlays. There's also a false light energy grid that we get trapped into when we get into New Age and spiritualism and stuff like that, where these false light beings can come in and speak with us and interact with us and lead us down a road to nowhere, because they're just AI. It's not, you're not dealing with higher beings. And if you are the chances of them coming into this realm and being able to even exist here in this dark, awful place is not very likely. Not very likely at all. So, I'm going to end this video here. And please like and comment and subscribe. I don't have a lot of followers, and I don't really care about followers, but I would like to have people on who are truly open-minded that can take this stuff with a grain of salt and figure it out on their own, because, you know, I was at a place where I didn't want to hear any of this information too at one time. But I think it's like the truth within the truther community that there are a lot of things that we don't realize, that we're trusting people who are shills, controlled opposition. They're lying to us, they're manipulating us, and they're just working for the Matrix. So, that's it. Have a good night.